If you can eliminate space, all you have left is time. Therefore, all you can do is travel forward or backward within time. And then when you bring the matter back into it, you are where you are.
Yeah. So you're not going outside of time
of it,
and then going over here and going back in.
Correct. You're traveling within the fabric of time.
You're going along that line,
yes.
Essentially. You're staying inside of time. You're just going to a different point.
Correct.
Hey guys, how's it going? So as you can see, today we're going to be playing Umbreon-GX versus Lapras-GX, a new deck that we are testing out. It's Umbreon, that's right. Basically, it's Disruption. So we thought Lapras would be a good deck to test it against because, well, basically Lapras is a deck to disrupt, especially energies. A lot of energies need to be out there for Lapras to run. So as you can see, we got the handshake going, and we'll start play. So Dave's on the right, I'm on the left, and Dave's got the Eevee out there. I started with the Lapras, but I think he Guzma'd me into the Oranguru there. So he put the energy down. He's now got an Umbreon out, and he ends up playing I think it's the Team Skull Grunt. Show your hand and discard 2 energies. So I went ahead and did that. And then my turn, I went ahead and played a Lapras, and I believe it's a Choice Band, and then I played the Lele. Just playing it, I believe, for an N. Might have been for a Sycamore, one of the two. It's a Sycamore. So I discard the Wishy Washy, and I'm going to draw 7 new cards. So yeah, guys, I just want to take this time real quick while I'm figuring out what I want to do here. Is we are going to be having a new channel. Hey, there we go. Max Elixir gets played. I play it down on the Lapras there. We're going to have a new channel, man. It's called Trainer Academy, because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be showing strategies and new decks and just basically helping you guys learn the game. If you guys don't know how to play, maybe we'll just have a simple video of this is how you play Pokemon. So, Trainer Academy. So anyway, I passed my turn. I got the Brooklet Hill out, but I passed my turn, got the Manaphy out. Dave goes ahead and plays, what does he play? I think he plays Bridget, maybe. Gets a couple of basics out there. He's got 2 Eevees on his bench now, along with the Umbreon in the active. So as you can see, Dave goes ahead and gets rid of my last energy that I had on the board there, and it's not fun to play against Disruption when you're playing Lapras, because you need 3 energies just to attack with Lapras. So, plus 3 energies to attack with Oranguru. You need at least 2 to attack with Lele, and so this makes this really difficult. So I do get an energy attached to the Oranguru, just so that I can retreat him. Then I play the energy switch, throw it back on the Lapras, and then go ahead and play Collect and grab 3 cards, draw 3 cards, and pass the turn. Then as you can see, Dave, he goes ahead and Field Blowers out the Choice Band and the Brooklet Hill, and then plays a Team Flare Grunt, gets rid of one of my energies. And then he does 90 to the active and 30 to my Manaphy. So, pretty killer there. You're going to hit the bench. That's huge. That's huge for the Umbreon deck. It's hitting the bench. So I go ahead and play the Max Elixir. And I whiff. Yeah, that's not so fun playing when we play the Max Elixir. I do play 13 energies in this Lapras deck, and so there's a good chance that I'll hit. I don't whiff often. As you can see there, I play the Aqua Patch then as well, and attach that to a Lapras on the bench. And I go ahead and play N. So we'll each get 6 brand new cards. At least that's the idea. Shuffle our hand. We might get some of the same ones back. So we got a case opening coming, like I said, of Burning Shadows. Friday night, I think we're going to be streaming that on Twitch, I believe. So we'll have a link to that in the description. Go ahead and check that out Friday night. A whole case, Burning Shadows, coming to you guys on a brand new channel. We're called Trainer Academy. And man, we're going to have pack openings. We're going to have adventures. And we just hope that you guys can join us on this awesome ride that we'll go ahead and let you guys in because it's going to be awesome. So I pass the turn then to Dave. I've got the 3 energies now on my Lapras, but go ahead and pass the turn to Dave, and he plays the N as well. Actually, no, he played Wick here. He plays Wick, which is kind of like a new N, essentially, kind of, maybe. Makes your opponent have to shuffle their hand into their deck, so... So then he goes ahead and, man, I can't remember the attack, but it does 90 to the active and then does 30 to a benched Pokemon, and he does it to the Manaphy. So the Manaphy's got 60. My Lapras has 180 damage on it, which it's 190 HP Pokemon. Then I do the stupid thing, and I decide to retreat it, which is dumb, but I go ahead and retreat. But I've got 3 energies on the active Lapras now, and I end up attacking, I believe. At some point, anyway. I believe this is where I end up playing Skyla for the Fighting Fury belt. I believe so. And it's still 6 prize cards to 6 prize cards. Funny thing about this match, man, is it ends quick, so you got to pay attention. Yeah, so I go ahead and play the Skyla there, and I end up, I thought about getting a choice band. I end up getting the Fighting Fury belt, and end up playing that just to give me a little extra HP, because my thought is I still can't do 200 damage even with the choice band to knock out the Umbreon, but I do the GX attack there, 100 damage, 110 actually with the Fighting Fury belt, and it paralyzes the Umbreon, so I'll be able to take it out next turn. So then Dave plays another Wick, and count our cards, shuffle them into our deck, and draw the same amount that we had in our hand before. So yeah, let me introduce myself, guys. I am the collector. Basically, man, I am what I call myself, man. I collect these cards, Pokemon cards, man. Great condition, kind of stuff, and so I just enjoy collecting and keeping things in that pristine condition. If you ever play against me, you'll see that I double sleeve my decks, which, man, I got to keep my cards nice. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Then I end up playing a Lele here, and I grab an N and play the N. Use the Wonder Tag ability, which is an awesome ability. You know, when I found out what rotation was and that like VS Seeker was leaving, My first call on that was that people were going to start running 3 and 4 copies of Lele, and you actually saw that at the internationals. The guy that won, Tord Reklev, man, he had 4 Leles in his deck, and I think you're going to see a lot more of 3 Leles. 3 is going to be a normal number. I think a lot of decks will be able to run on 2 as well, but we'll see how that plays out. So I end up attacking there with 160 and taking the knockout on the Umbreon for the first knockout of the game. And then Dave goes ahead and he Guzmas up my Manaphy, attacks for 90 on the Manaphy, and then a 30 on that Lapras, that benched Lapras with a bunch of damage, takes out the double knockout, and suddenly he's got 4 prize cards, 2 left. So I bring up the Lapras there, play another Lapras and attach the energy, play Aqua Patch, grab another energy, and throw it on my Lapras again, the benched Lapras. Forget what else I do here. Ultra Ball. I Ultra Ball for a Manaphy to give me free retreat again, since he knocked out my first Manaphy. So I Ultra Ball away the Field Blower and a Lapras because I know that I'm probably not going to need the Lapras. Plus, I've got a Rescue Stretcher in the deck. Hopefully, it's not prized. So then I use Instruct, the Oranguru ability, to draw a card, and I get Professor Kukui. End up playing it, basically just to draw cards there. I usually, almost always, use Professor Kukui for the extra 20 damage. That would come in huge if I had a Choice Band on a Lapras. But there I'd used it for drawing cards because I knew I was in a hole and needed to try to get out of it a little bit. He ends up using Guzma, brings up the Manaphy, does 90 to the Manaphy. So the Manaphy's only got 30 left. And so basically I'm in a hole here. I have to take 4 prize cards or I will lose the game. Because even if I retreat the Manaphy in some way, shape, or form, he can still hit it on the bench for 30 for the knockout and the win. So I had to figure out a way to try and take 4 prize cards, and it wasn't going to happen. Either that or heal the Manaphy. Well, in my hand, I realized I had a Lana from the new Burning Shadows, but I went to play it, and I played it, and then I realized, oh, I need to have an energy on it, and I had misplayed. I showed a card to the camera there. It was the energy switch. I would have played the energy switch, but hey, oh well. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope to see you guys around. And hey man, Trainer Academy, let's do this thing.